It's been something of a tradition on the channel to end the year with Riding with James, so we're going to continue that. It does give me a chance just to talk to you guys for a second. And I do have a couple of things I wanted to throw out there. As you know, over the last year, the channel has become, well, it's just more and more a pro wrestling channel. And I enjoy doing it, and people seem to like what I put out there, so you can't beat that combination. Because of this, I have put some thought into rebranding, at least to some extent. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep the name. I thought about changing it, but partly because I can't really come up with anything else I like, but also it's just kind of established at this point. It's also flexible enough that if down the road I decide in yet another, to go in yet another direction, I don't have to change the name again. It could even, stay with pro wrestling, but just, say I'd start concentrating more on modern wrestling and less on classic wrestling, just as an example. If I take on a name like retro wrestling or something like that, it's not going to fit. So tomorrow, or New Year, might as well kick things off. I'm going to start using a new profile picture. I'm going to put the double arrow one-way sign into semi-retirement. That was a real sign, by the way. I'm not going to go into the whole story, but it was a sign outside where I used to work. And, the one-way sign was temporary for an event, and when it was over, instead of just taking the sign down, they added an arrow. I don't know. Not being an artist, I did turn to AI to create something. Among many failed attempts, this is the one that sucked the least. It's pretty basic, pretty simple, but we're going to give it a try, and so watch for that starting tomorrow. And a couple of more things, specifically about the channel right now as it pertains to wrestling. Well, first, I will be putting up another non-wrestling video in the next couple of days. It won't even be monetized or anything. It's made specifically for someone, and most people wouldn't even get the jokes involved, but that will go up in the next couple of days, and then I will be back to wrestling. One video about an upcoming movie about wrestling, and then I will start work on the next world-class bios. Also, just a cool thing that happened. I did the lineage videos on the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, spending a little more time going over stories that I normally do with those kind of videos. And yesterday, as I'm putting this out, I got a message request on Instagram from none other than the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Tom Latimer is the current champion, and he messaged me to say he watched the videos and enjoyed them. And I thought that was cool. He took time to do that, and it made the old school wrestling fan in me swell with pride. Obviously there are a lot of old school fans like me that come through here, and to us, the NWA World Championship still really means something. It's not the belt with the most notoriety anymore, but for us older fans, it's still special, and I just thought that was cool. Okay, more channel generic. It was quite a year in 2024. The channel grew a lot by just over 2,000 subscribers, which sounds weird to say, that the channel grew by that much. It doesn't seem like that long ago. If I grew by 200 over the course of the year, it was par for the course. And I think the best thing I've learned over the last couple of years really is just do things the way you want to do them. You aren't going to make everybody happy either way, but if you're happy with something, then chances are there are other people out there that would be happy with it as well. Not to say I don't still get trolls and smart alecks coming through, or even wrestling fans that are expecting something different. I told someone a few days ago, if your idea of old school wrestling is NXT in 2011, this is not the channel for you. But I think I've managed to find a few that enjoy hearing and talking about the territory days, and I think maybe providing something that 500 other channels aren't already providing. I'm enjoying it, and I hope you're enjoying it too. I didn't want to go on too long, but I did want to thank everybody for the support, and thank you for getting the channel to 5,000 subscribers. I'm going to keep doing things the way I want to do them, the way I need to do them, not rushing out content just to satisfy an arbitrary self-imposed rule to get content out on a specific day. There are still a lot of world-class bios to do, a lot of title lineage to cover, and I have other ideas. It's just they all take some time to put together. So that's really it. I mean, otherwise, things are going okay. Normally, to close out a writing with James, I put a little something at the end, either promoting another channel or put some bloopers out there or something. With this officially marking 5,000 subscribers, or 5,100 at this point, I didn't get the chance to put anything together for that. Between getting the NWA World Championship lineage videos done, finishing up another project, and the holidays and all, suddenly it was New Year's Eve. I tried slapping together something and even turned to AI again, as I did once before. All the AI stuff was garbage. So I just said, well, what have I got that's ready to go? Because it was to that point, I just picked this out literally right before I sat down to put this together. And here is a mostly unrelated interview segment from World Class Championship Wrestling, featuring Mark Lawrence and a mask-wearing Gino Hernandez. This was after he and Chris Adams lost the hair match against the Von Erichs, and they wore the masks to cover their heads. I figure most people won't mind a little Gino to close out the year. So, Happy New Year. I hope your 2024 was great and your 2025 will be even better. If you're going out tonight and plan to partake of alcoholic beverages, please get a designated driver or be that designated driver for someone else. Thank you again for all the support. Stay safe, and I will see you in 2025.
Mark Lawrence back with you, ready to talk to Gino Hernandez, who's currently parading around for the cheers or boos of the fans, as the case may be. Gino, big tag in Dallas Friday.
Big tag in Dallas, Chris Adams, with yours truly, gorgeous Gino Hernandez, against the guy that's holding my Texas heavyweight belt, Brian Adidas, and that third-rate lookalike of Mr. T, Iceman King Parsons. I mean, how you can put the two of them in the ring with the dynamic duo ceases to amaze me, but I want to say it one more time without trying to be repetitious. Brian Adidas, Iceman, keep your hands off our mask. And as far as Monday night, Chris Adams, my great partner, and Kevin Von Erich. Kevin Von Erich, I don't even know how you have the gall to sign for this match, because I don't know what you expect to be left of you after tonight. But I want to go back one more time because I'm sick and tired of people saying, when will the mask come off? We want the mask off. Take the mask off. I'm going to tell you people right now, you stupid 9-to-5 lowlifes, these masks, at first they weren't going to come off until our hair grows completely back. But you know what? We might punish every woman in the world and just leave them on forever, even after the hair has grown back. So I don't care if you like it, the promotion like it, the people like it, the wrestlers like it. The dynamic duo will remain with the mask on their heads.
All right, the words of Gino Hernandez talking about the mask and the excitement coming up.